about that. If you're tuning in now, this was what we did day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Explode, that was yesterday. So let's start now with 9. We'll do a sub create 9 Gooey. All right, and then let's do the okay, and then we'll fuse the bottom. Or fuse the whole thing. Let's see. And then apply normals. Okay. Match size, and then we'll just bring it up and transform this here. Let's see where the pivot is. Okay, that's okay. I think I don't want to do any simulations, but I might just have to a little bit. And let's see. messing around with settings and all that stuff. So let's especially like trying to get this out in the time. Oh, unpin, obviously. And we lost our, let's reset viewport. Yeah, something up with the viewport. So we got this going on. We're not gonna do any of that stuff. So let's do another curve here, and instead we're gonna remove some points. That's not what I wanted. Points. There it is. Now we'll do the revolve. And we'll fill that. Do a remesh. Add some resolution here. Smooth it. Then merge these two. Let's do a clip after the revolve. And let's add the polygons on the side. And let's see what that looks like here. Okay, it's on the wrong side. And that. It's like some fake water or liquid. All right, and then we can do a sculpt. Let's see, and then we can use move. So we could do that, and then we'll do another remesh after the sculpt, so we can get more resolution there. Is there a collision on here? I'm wondering if there's a collide. Probably not. It would be nice to have a collision input, so then when we're sculpting and pushing things around, we will get that geometry stopping at that point, but we'll work with what we have. And it'd be cool if we had like something like in ZBrush where I forgot what it was, where you sculpt and then it remeshes it after every sculpt that you do. Like you could press a button, then it remeshes it. So sculpt, and here we can do. Let's see what else we can do here. Okay, let's keep going. Let's do this template this or template this one. And then do a curve. Let's do like the side view. Or before we do that, let's make sure it's on Bezier curve. And now let's activate it. This one, oh, because we created it here on the side. Let's just merge it here. It's fine. Okay, and then let's take a look at the side view. Okay, then transform this. So something like this, and then we'll do the same thing, or VDB from polygons, right? And then we'll do the same voxel size. VDB combine. And then union. And then if we do a VDB smooth, I don't know. Just messing with things and seeing what sticks. So this is just with a curve setup, and we can pretty much just bring this here, bring this one here instead, and copy this entire setup. And then instead, we're gonna transform this part here, right? And we can scale it down. Oh, remove the snapping because it's going crazy. Okay, so something like that, and then we have VDB, and then we can bring this one in, and we can then smooth everything together. And that's how you can add more pieces in there. And we'll do an attribute randomize, or we can do, let's do an attribute adjust float. Let's actually let's do a resample here. And a curve view. We'll bring in curve view, and we'll bring in curve view on this one too. So 2 resamples. Let's take a look. Okay, we'll add a little bit more resolution. And then attribute adjust float. And I think I could just get the curve view. Let's see something here. Okay, this is too much. So we'll multiply this. So, and then I think I want to reverse this entire setup. So this is this one. Okay, what's... I think I'm doing something not correct here. Let's see. Let's connect this and if I just do attribute wrangle, my guess. Let me look at the attribute right here. Curve view, okay. Oh, I just put curve view. Let's take a look at the spreadsheet again. We're going into the negatives. Times equals -1. Let's leave this like this, and then we'll okay, this is all jacked up now. Let's delete this. Let's see what else we can do here. Something happened here. It's not loading. Oh, crap. All right. Hopefully we didn't lose anything here. Hopefully I saved before this. Let me open up another instance of Houdini. Okay. I'm just pressing escape a bunch of times. Hopefully it comes back to life. Shoot. Okay. All right. So we were here, and then we have scattered points, and we have a wrangle here, and we were doing at curve u is equal to, let's do I think we have to use a clamp at curve u, and then 0, 1, C, and then we gotta invert it. Would we do it here? Oh no, it's going into the negatives again. It needs to be inside here. -1. Or like this, -1. Okay, I think I flipped it. All right, let's check something. Let's save this. All right, let's go into, and then, oh, let's put it on manual first because this one was going crazy here. And then we had extreme settings here with the P scale. All right. Okay, there it is. It's just like too much, the amount. If I turn this off, oh no, that's what's helping it. If I turn this one off, let's see, we might need to change some stuff here. Let's instead let's see. Can we do the same thing and then just put a channel ramp on it? Oh, it needs to be clamped already. Flow U for curve U. We'll do this setup here. Float U2 or UU. And then channel ramp. And we'll do U. Okay, and then yeah, this is not helping either. try a different one. Float UU or value, and we'll do channel ramp. We'll leave it as is, and we'll clamp, and then we do the 1, the same thing we have here, minus at curve U 0 1. And I think I need to add another one here. That's not working either. Shoot. Let's see. Split this view. So the first one, we were flipping it. So we did flip it. And then, so let's do 0.2. Maybe that's what we needed to do. Okay, yeah, our actual ramp is gone. We can do can I do a parameter here? Probably because I don't have enough points. So let's add a lot of points. Let's go back in here. And then obviously the resolution. Interesting. I don't know. Looks like a worm. And if we were to just add that stuff in here, it should work as long as we have the same 0.01. 0.01. Let's save it. Got about 30 minutes to do something that looks like something. All right. And this, why did this stay this way? Oh, because it's on a keyframe. Let's just move the keyframes all the way back. All right, and then we have so we have this, we got this. Yeah, this is not gonna be my best submission. I'll tell you that. Let's see what else we can do. Okay, so we did resample curve, then we have this here, and then do we have resample? Yeah, curve views there. Transforms. Okay, got the scatter. We gotta add more points. More points, and then let's copy this one here. Let's delete this. All right, and now we have that piece, and now when we see it, we got those two pieces, and VDB smoothing it, and we can also translate it a bit, and we could change the curves and stuff. Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's go in here. Let's recreate this. So reset, and we'll get our thing here, and then we'll do like something like this. I don't know, let's check that out. Let's move the curve too, so it's on that loop here. Okay, let's do a top view real quick instead. All right, let's clear this. Okay, and then we can do a, once we resample it, we can do a smooth. And we can resample it less to make it even more smoother. Okay, and then let's take a look. All right, and then this is not on the right position because we're translating it here. And we can move some of the points up a little bit. It's like an alien liquid or something. I don't know. All right, and then we'll do a merge here. Of the glass, and we gotta add these two here. Let's add another setup in here. And I think I can go ahead and just remove all this stuff here. We don't need that no more. We'll do another VDB combine. Bring that in, and then we'll copy this setup. All right, and then we can sculpt another piece somewhere. Maybe from the top view again. And we'll clear out the curves. And here, let's draw more. Okay, so we'll do that. And now we'll merge all that stuff in. All right, let's look at it here. And let's move it up as well. Just with middle mouse. Let's do another setup. So copy this whole thing. Let's get our parameters here. Set. Okay, and then let's take a look. All right, and then let's move them up a little bit in some parts. Okay, let's merge in our VDB smooth, everything else. Okay. All right, some alien tentacle thing. All right, let's see what else do we need to do. Oh, I was tweaking the wrong thing. All right, so let's lower the resolution on here. Maybe a VDB merge would be better. So if we were to just get the merge, instead of combining it, would that be better? I guess my guess it's cleaner. So let's do it like that. Let's bring in more resolution back. And let's see if we do the VDB convert VDB to polygons. All right, let's take a look at this in the render. Save it out one more time. we're just gonna add a floor and some lighting. See what it looks like. Not that. So we'll do a grid. And let's do a match size and just bring it to the middle and lift it up from the y-axis to minimum. And it looks like some parts are left under the floor. Okay, so let's go in here real quick and move some of those pieces. So it looks like, or what we can do too is just rotate our cup here. Something like this, without needing to do much. So something like that. Okay. And let's make the floor bigger. Materials, material linker. Add a UST material builder. Let me save this and put Karma XPU. All right. Okay, let's bring in some grayscale gorilla floor. Just gonna put like a wooden floor. Let's do this. Okay, then we'll step back one. Make our material X material. And go in here and grab these. So we can add some coordinates. Right, check it out. This might be too dark of a texture. It might work. Let's tweak the lighting a little bit. Let's add a camera. Let's make it 1 by 1. So it's not 16 by 9. Oh no, I got a crash. Shoot. All right, let's open up Houdini in another instance, and then we'll go back where we were at. Gotta be careful when I'm rendering and then tweaking textures with Karma XPU because I get crashes. We gotta add some texture to this part here as well. While we wait, I'll look for some more textures. Maybe something like this. Give me like 5 minutes. I'm gonna see what happened with Houdini. Ceramic matcha. Let's use that. Okay, has UVs already. That's what I wanted to check. And then let's render. The other thing we lost is our camera. So let's actually let's create it from here. So it creates the view. And then we'll make it one by one, how we had it. It's locked in. Maybe something like that. And I want to see something real quick. Let's do our floor here. Let's do a grid. And let's do a attribute transfer. And we're gonna color this piece and this one. Okay, and we'll make sure let's put it here. Maybe we just paint it instead. I was gonna do the attribute transfer and then scatter points and then make some more blobs in here, but I'm not sure yet how I feel about it. Yeah, let's do a paint instead. So we will just remove this here. We have the template, and we'll do a paint. Oops. Let's go back. Press U instead of Y. It looks like we don't have enough resolution here. Oh, we don't convert it. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh, and I painted the mask in the wrong spot. Oh, okay. So we will not move this. All right, let's go back, render this, and we are ready to go. I might smooth it out a little bit, but let's take a look. Let's remove this here, and let's do a smooth. Or let's do have a script here. No, not this one. It's this one. This one's newer. Did that make a difference? Let's try the other one. I don't see much of a difference. Let's remove it. All right. All right, let's am I gonna get a crash? All right, let's organize this, and let's borrow some of these from yesterday. Okay, and then we are going to change camera. That one. Perfect. Where did our glass go? Oh, we gotta. Let's change this one. It looks very similar to the other one. Let's go into. Is it this one? Oh, it's this one. Yeah. So let's. Something like that. Let's go back. Oh, just put an out node here. So we're always looking at the correct output. And let's pin this view and look at the wood here. And I might change the roughness. Instead of using the emission, I'm just gonna use these lights, just fake it. Let's do, instead of this texture for the floor, let's do the other one, the other wood texture. And let's copy this setup here. Let's do something here. This. Oh shoot. Delete 1 by 1. Yeah, let's just leave it like this and let's render this out. All right, ready to go. Perfect, and render this. We're just waiting for the render, and I'm gonna show you the final piece and call it a night. All right, so while we wait, what can we do? Let's see. Oh, happens every time. All right, so it's done. And let's bring that in. Go inside here. All right, so this is the final piece. And I'm just gonna there's too much distortion. All right. And we'll do day 9. Final. Oh, gooey. Final. All right, so this is the final piece, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I had some issues with Houdini, but we got it solved, and yeah, this is what I was able to make in 2 hours and 40 minutes. So I gotta submit this now, and thank you guys again for staying tuned, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.